Hey, back again. As I said in that video where I was showing another pile of the 20 Laserdisc movies that I picked up, I was saying I might be doing a video on a different type of player other than Laserdisc. And I got it sitting in front of me right here. Took a trip to Havasu and hit the thrift stores down there, just the two big ones, and found some goodies, which I'll do in another video. Just gonna do everything separate. For some reason, man, it's like, I don't know if it's because I'm doing it. Well, it shouldn't matter, man. I had one video that I did, and sorry guys, I'm not gonna bother with it because I tried 3 times and it kept screwing up. And I know it's not the video. I think it's YouTube, but to do one trying to show that thing I did on the PlayStation 2 on adjusting the laser, and the son of a bitch in the video would get about halfway through and come up with an error saying cannot upload or just screwed up, period. So, I don't want to take that piece of shit apart again, man. I got it working again. I had to do the same thing, so all I can say, man, is just watch my other video and try and follow it. Really, it's a lot easier than it looks. It's just tedious. But, I don't know. Sometimes that happens with YouTube, man. Something to screw up in the process because they changed it to a different format, and that could be it. But, get off that subject. Went down to my sister's after going to Havasu yesterday and picked up her RCA Selectavision video disc player. And I'd forgotten what type she's got. Thought maybe I could find a website for this kind of stuff to where I could get some replacement parts, but I think I'd be really, really lucky because she's got a pretty early model. This is like one of the real basic ones, just has the switch to where you move it down the load and pop in your disc and pull it out and then go up to play and it plays. And button-wise, all it's got is the visual search. It doesn't have anything else. Real basic, really freaking old. These came out, these were released in '81, but the technology was conceived in the 60s. It took a long time to get out on the market, I guess, according to Wikipedia. So, show you what the puppy looks like. And I've got the top cover off so I can show you guys what the stylus looks like on this. But like I say, man, really, really basic. There's the functions. You don't get no remote with these puppies. I don't know if they made any with remotes or not, but pretty much right now it does still work, but not good. I'm hoping it just really needs to be cleaned up bad. Because it's like, I don't know if I'm figuring I get to keep it. Because she was saying, oh, if it works good, bring it back. But then it's like, when she was telling me that, not to rip on my sister, but me and my sister are not the clean freaks in the family, man. I'm one of those types to where if the shit ain't laying on the floor, I can't find it. I just call it dyslexia, whatever, man. I got dyslexia, and that's one of the symptoms. You forget where you put shit, so I like to have everything visible. Her, it's just, she doesn't clean much, and she's in a place to where it is impossible to keep things clean. She's in a worse place than I am, man. She's still in Arizona, but her area is just wide open area, so when they get the sandstorms going through, it is like fucking Stargate. In fact, she had one go through, and I feel sorry for her, but it was strong enough to tear the roof, the Ramada, off of their trailer. And she got to see it. Yes, my sister is very brave, because I would have been running shitting myself like a little bitch if I saw that thing even barely start to lift, let alone flip off. It flipped it off like a goddamn Coke pop, man. It wanted a Pepsi, and it thought her house was a Pepsi, and just flip. Landed right where my brother-in-law parks his car, so it was good he was at work, man, or it would have crushed his car to the ground. Literally. That pretty much describes where this came from, man. It was really, really dirty. She had it stored out in her garage, and it's like, it was just covered with dirt, and I wasn't expecting it to work at all. I just wanted to show it. Kind of glad that maybe it's fixable, because I'm not going to show it in this vid, but I forgot how many movies she had. I got a stack and a half of fucking movies. I mean, like this. A lot. So, next vid, maybe not today, but whenever, I'll just show you a few of the movies I got. A lot of them are stacked out in the living room. It's like, one thing on these discs, you get a stack about this high, man, because they're in the plastic cases, they're heavy. That's the thing that was cool about this. It's like a lot of them were played to death, and that's usually what kills them, because it is playing it like a record, but it does have that nice protective sleeve. So, show you guys this thing again. Its basic functions, all the way up is off, down once is played, then all the way down opens this. And if you look in here, yeah, I see dust all over everything, man. I'm gonna have fun cleaning this. This is the main tray that it sits on. It does have a little bit of padding there, so it's not going to ruin your disc. So when you go down to load, the tray lowers, you slide in your disc, go up to play, and then it engages, and this is where the stylus is, which moves down the track and gradually plays it. So, pretty cool. Pop this back on. Oh, I'm going to show you guys what the stylus looks like. It is like a giant record player stylus, literally. It's basically what it looks like. Fortunately, the sticker's still good on it. But there is the needle there, which you guys cannot see, obviously, because it is basically the same size as a record player. And don't tell me how this damn thing works, because it's like the technology is beyond me. Pretty much all I'm going to do is give it a good cleaning. I already cleaned the needle on the stylus. Now I got to figure out how to open this son of a bitch up and clean the rest of it. But that there tells you it's old. That is a big freaking metal disc. Just moving it, it feels heavy. That's probably why these things were so noisy, and it is noisy on the startup. It takes a bit of juice to get that thing to start moving, and I think it's basically like a gyroscope style, to where once it's moving, it holds a constant spin. Pretty cool. Gonna start working on it today. So, not gonna take it apart on video, man, because I have no clue. It could be tedious, but if I can get the cover off and then show you the innards, I'll do it. On the model number, because this is an early one, it's model number SGT075. And I was lucky to find one of these things online, man. I was looking all over eBay. Good luck if you can even find any of these for sale, let alone the movies. They're getting scarce, man. eBay, it's like, if you can't find it on eBay, it's rare. Because pretty much you can find anything on eBay. And movie-wise, man, done quite a few movies. Pricey, which I don't understand, because it's like, unless it is mint condition, I would not buy a movie for this thing off of eBay or any of those type of sites. This type of thing, and this is just my opinion, stick to like thrift stores and stuff. Anything like a thrift store, yard sales, whatnot, because you don't know what you're getting off of eBay. And all it takes is one scratch and that thing's going to fuck up because it plays it like a record. So, that's the player. And I'm just going to show you one movie here. That's what they look like. Next vid, I'll show the rest of the movies. So, catch y'all later.